要關心嘅重點就係焚化爐呢3個字。今日長洲正係吹緊西北風，所以好凍啊！不過石鼓洲咧都啱啱喺嗰邊喎。如果石鼓洲第時有焚化爐嘅話咧，嗰度有啲乜嘢產生咗一啲嘅剩餘物資，都會藉住呢個西北風咧，吹住你今日企喺度嘅呢個長洲。呢個長洲今日你食緊後生仔，你哋食緊嘅山竹牛肉咧，第時有可能會加料都唔定㗎。呢個問題就正係焚化爐呢樣嘢帶俾我哋嘅。咁所以跟住落嚟呢位嘉賓，佢專門會同我哋去講下，喂，究竟焚化爐會帶嚟呢個社會呢一個城市有啲乜嘢嘅問題產生㗎？跟住落嚟咧，我哋會邀請就係 Martin Williams 特別講下焚化爐嘅問題嘅。
So we welcome our next guest, Martin Williams, who will talk about the problems associated with incineration. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome Martin Williams to the platform.
Thanks. Well, the government, the Hong Kong officials make it seem waste incinerators are fantastic things. The Elvis Howe says it will completely destroy organic pollutants. This is a complete untruth from the government, which seems far too focused on the positive sides of incinerators, how great they are, and they don't really look at the dark side. And there's a lot of problems with incinerators. So if you burn waste in an incinerator, it doesn't magically disappear. Instead, you get gases and particulates, and you get toxic ash, highly poisonous stuff. So you might know of a chemical called dioxin, one of the most scary things in incinerators. You will certainly get that from Sheku Chow. Not a lot with the new technologies, but you'll get it there. But you'll also get heavy metals. You'll get a lot of particulates, the fine particles that we can see in the air today with the smog. And these go right deep into your lungs, down into your body, and carry poisons in. It's very difficult working out what effect an incinerator has on people's health, but there's definitely research showing problems. A Spanish study that appeared this year showed ideas that both men and women get cancers, like cancer of the stomach, liver, the kidneys, the ovaries. You can die from incinerator ash, from incinerator gases. An Italian study found that women who were about to give birth gave birth earlier than normal for their babies. Children are especially affected by incinerators. In Japan, more children die near incinerators than further away. Even 10 kilometres away you can find impacts. And all the EPD says there'll be more jobs at the incinerator. You might not really want to work there because the studies about gastric cancer, so cancer of the stomach, and respiratory problems. The government says Singapore and South Korea are role models, but they don't tell you that in Singapore there's sources of airborne pollution by cadmium, chromium, copper, lead and zinc. These are very, very poisonous metals, and they're poisoning the environment in Singapore thanks to the incinerators. I think the tree is listening. By weight, you put the stuff in an incinerator, about a quarter of it's going to be ash, maybe 700 tons every day. What are they going to do with the ash from Shekuchao? They're going to dump it in the sea, south of Cheungchao in an island. When a typhoon blows, that poison will go into the sea. Rats that have been given it to breathe in the fly ash, they've had problems with their body tissue, with the blood. Over in Macau, there are people who say they're getting sick from incinerator ash. There's now a study by the Chinese University of Hong Kong about the health of Macau people from the incinerator. Hong Kong government fails to tell anybody about this. There are more problems with incinerators too. You get fires that you don't want and explosions. A fire in a Singapore plant this year was the size of 2 football fields. Early this month in Shanghai, 3 people died when there was an explosion at an incinerator. And incinerators are expensive. One city in America went bankrupt with an incinerator. They thought they'd make big profits, but they nearly declared bankruptcy from all the debts. Right, there you go.